Testing, testing, testing. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I'm going to be your host today, filling in for our brother Chief Ether. And by the way, the brother is live, so if you want to go check him out, I think he's going in with somebody. T- Today I'm gonna be hosting the show. Peace to everybody in the chat. Who we got up in there? Let's talk. Let's get it in, you guys. Let's get back to our normal selves. They had shut down our channel, and so we kind of been a little off ever since then. We ain't been the same ever since our channel got shut down, but it's okay. So who we got in there? We got Ghost in the building. What's up, Ghost? What up, family? Hopefully you can hear me. We got Tom Hawk Tribe in the building. What's up? We got Carly Bay in the building. What's up, Carly Bay? What's up? So this is going to be kind of an important show today. We're gonna kind of do a recap of what's been going on because we starting to get a lot of more new people, and the new people really don't know what we're about, and they don't know who we is, and so they might jump in, and we might be having a little simple after hour discussion, and they just might jump in not knowing who we are and just get to talking and get to saying stuff like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, and this and that and this and that, not knowing that they're talking to a corporation. And so today on Aborigine News, hosted by your boy Ty Data, aka the Sideboard, filling in for our good brother Chief Ether. Also YouTube sometimes they don't give out notifications. They don't give out a lot of our notifications, and so sometimes it take time for people to get in the room and to get started. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because we're gonna chop this up and we're gonna put it on Chief Holiday channel. Now this is through the eyes of Ty Data. And we're going to do a recap of what's been going on, so people can get an open and honest idea of what's going on. But first off, let me say, if you are a vet, if you have a business location, and if you please contact us. The email should be in the description box. datadogs33@gmail.com or chiefholiday@gmail.com. For those three reasons. If you are a vet, if you have a business location, okay, contact us. datadogs33@gmail.com. Now, if you have any business ideas or any business ventures, or if you are a business and you looking to maybe sell your business or sell your business or get more out of your business, call Aboriginal Consultant. The number should be flashing across the screen. And those of you who've been calling, keep calling. Your vets who's been reaching out, keep reaching out. The people with businesses, keep reaching out. Let's keep doing this. We here for real. This is a for real thing. We hope we're not nothing more than entertainment to you, because we require things of you, besides money. So we don't just want your money and just going to say, well, give us your money and then we're going to fix everything. No, we need you. You can keep your money. We rather have you help it. So peace, what's up, Ashley D? And so I want to get that out the way, and I also want to say to the people to the 5,000 Elite, I don't know if y'all can see this, but our ID cards is on the way. As you can see, they will be delivered. Oh, you can't see it, but they will be delivered today. So So this means we have already done stock certificates, and we already have our business. We already have our ID cards. Now this is something very big to me. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of the everybody else that's been helping, Kansu and the rest of the crew that's been helping. We've been back here working, talking, getting this stuff off the ground, and we came to a very good point where we have something very tangible and real. Now, um, and so I'm very proud of that. And for those people who's been signing up, you know, we're very proud for that, and we're thankful for that. Now, we still fumbling around. We still fumbling around that $1,000. That I mean not $1,000, but we still fumbling around that 1,000 mark. And so, in just with the conscious community. And so, we have other communities, but unfortunately, we're not ready for the other communities. So those of you in the conscious community, you get to see us in our raggedy stage. You get to see us in the beginning stage. And I hope, just because you get to see us in our beginning stage, I hope that don't take away our significance, and that don't take away our value, because you done seen Tad Data come on with crust in his eyes and nappy hair. You done seen us, you done seen us get into little arguments and slip up. You done seen us in our raggedy stages. And so, but we're getting our show on the road, and the conscious communities is helping doing that. And so when we get our show on the road, we need more of the people, the conscious community, so we can help more. And so, but we are international corporation. So therefore, therefore, when we get our stuff together, that means we need to get everything together. And right now, we got three things. We knocked them off the way, and we got them out the way. And so now next, we need to get brochures. We need to get our math a little more direct with our math, a little more to the point and less over the place. And then what we're going to do, you're going to see us be replaced with people that speak Spanish. You're going to start seeing people that speak Chinese. You're going to start seeing people that speak Indian. So because we're taking our show on the road, and so the people in the conscious community get to see us be raggedy. Now, with that being said, now there has been Pan-Africans calling around asking about the 5,000 elite. Now, we really don't know what they asking about, because they don't really talk about it on their platforms. They don't really talk about the Lakeisha app. They don't really talk about anything good and tangible that we have over here. And so they're calling around, sneaking around, trying to find out what is the 5,000 League, who is the 5,000 League, how can we do this? But see, they don't understand that we are international. We don't depend on confused black people. We don't depend on miscellaneous black people. We don't depend on hurt black people or smart black people, educated black people. And excuse me for the word using black people. I'm making a statement, and I want it to be clear, and I want it to be, 100% digested. And so they don't understand that. See, we don't need to go and cater to the black woman and cater to the black man and to try to say anything we can to make them feel good so they can give us their money. We're not in that game. You see, that's not the game that we play. We're in the international game where you coming, you coming. You not, you not. We give you everything. We try our best to help you see the future. And maybe if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But guess what? There's a whole nother world out there. And so, with that being said, I want to give it up. Let's give it up to the elite, man. We got our cards on the way. And they come in UPS. And UPS, one of those people, man, they'll just throw your stuff in the yard. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have no regard. At least DHL. At least DHL will knock on your door. But UPS, they don't even knock on your door. They just throw the junk in and just, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So now let's go ahead and get it on. And let me explain to some of the new people of what's going on. Now, because we have because we had uh, turned off a lot of people, a lot of professional people, and a lot of people that is valuable to us. We have turned them away, and because they come in the point of view, they come in the situation that they don't know what's going on. So they see us after hours talking about the Pan Africans, saying this stuff about Africans and this and that. And that's the image that they get of us. They don't see us in professional mode. They don't see us doing work. They don't see us, you know what I'm saying, out here making things official. And so I want to address that, and I want to address for the new people. Now for the old people, just let me go ahead and get this out. I want to get this on record because it's kind of important. Now, don't forget to get your tribe up, because sooner or later we're not going to ask your phone number. We're going to ask your tribe up. And so just get yours now, and make sure you got that out the way. Now for the new people, let me explain to you a little bit of what's going on, and this is through the eyes of Ty Data. Now, everybody else, through their eyes, might have a different story, but this is my story, so let me tell it. Now, when it comes to the Aboriginal philosophy, it's not nothing new. And so, what I see is that I was doing a show on Lex Vortex old show. It was the 5,000 Elite show. Ty Data had a 5,000 Elite show. And so what I would go on there, and I would just talk about the 5,000 Elite. So we was getting people to join, and that was just my specific job, was to talk about the 5,000 Elite. And during one of my shows, I told people, I said, y'all, we didn't come from Africa. I said what they did is they took us from South America to North America, to North America to South America, and they used to stop in the Caribbean islands sometimes, and they used to, clean the boats or do whatever they supposed to do. And I told people that when I meet foreigners, I tell them that I am an OMAC American. And now I said this during the show. Now this is what I'm saying during the show. Because remember, this is a business show. It was not an Aboriginal show, so it had nothing to do with Aboriginal philosophy. I was talking, about business. And so when I meet some of these foreigners, that's what I tell them. Now, I know they don't know what an OMAC American is, because in my head, I made it up. And so it's a good conversation starter for them to get to understand a little bit about me and a little bit about my culture. So, and the reason why I say OMAC American, not to say that my blood lineage go back to OMAC American, is because I identify because of the traits that they left behind. Now, I cannot identify with the mummy. I cannot identify with the walking monkey. I cannot identify, but I can identify with the OMAC culture and the OMAC empire. I can identify with the pyramids. How did they build them? Who built them? With the writing on the wall. How did they do it? Why did they do it? What was the purpose? You know what I'm saying? With the OMAC head. So I can identify with that. You know what I'm saying? I cannot identify with a mummy or or anything like that. So I can identify a mummy or a monkey. I cannot identify with that. I can't find myself to see what the hell a monkey was doing. Like who the fuck? I mean, excuse me. I'm human. I'm part human. So I might slip up sometimes, but I cannot find it in my brain to try to figure out, okay, what was a monkey doing in Africa 1,000 years ago? Like, what was life like? I can't really dig that. But when I look at the OMAC empire, I can literally say, oh, I wonder what them people was doing. I wonder what life was like for the people in the OMAC empire. So it's easy for me to attach myself to them, because I can envision myself one of them, if that makes sense to you. And so So I mentioned that on the show, and I was talking about business, and it was not an Aborigine show. It was not an Aborigine show. Now, the next day, someone from the Aborigine community, I think it was Chief Holiday. I didn't know who it was. The next show, someone came on from the Aborigine community. Because remember, it was a community already before they started going on Lex Vortex show. It was already a community. It was patches of guys, and they had their own little community, and they had their own little philosophy, and you know what I'm saying, but nobody really took them that serious because this philosophy was so old, so nobody really talked about them that much, even though a lot of them had lots of viewers and stuff. But throughout the conscious community, throughout the conscious community, they didn't have a lot of influence. You see, now there's a difference between having influence and having viewers, because there are people with more viewership than us, but we are more influential. You can see everyone is slowly but surely doing what we're doing. You see what I'm saying? And they literally doing what we're doing. It's not to say that we did it first, because no, we ain't do nothing first. We was not the first to do anything. But we grab onto some things that we like. And when people see us grab onto things that we like and they see us doing it, they say, well, I'm going to implement that too. So we are very influential. And so the Aborigine philosophy and the Aborigine culture was already there, but no one really gave them a voice. And so Lex Vortex in his show, the next day when I did that little speech, somebody came on and they was correcting some of the things that I was saying, and they was because they had a culture already. So apparently some of the stuff that I was saying was not culturally sound, like an OMAC American in the culture and indigenous culture. That's not culturally, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't make sense in the Aboriginal culture. You see what I'm saying? But in business sense, it makes sense to me, because when the foreigners who can't really speak English, when they ask me what is an OMAC American, which I already know they're going to ask, I get to show them pictures of the OMAC civilization, and I just get to tell them that, those are my people 1,000 years ago, whatever, those were the people in America, and I'm descended from them. You see what I'm saying? And so it's very quickly to learn, but trying to teach or trying to tell a Chinese person who speak second, third grade English what is an Aboriginal or what is an indigenous, okay, it can be a little bit difficult. You see what I'm saying? It could be a little bit difficult, and so that's why I used OMAC. And so somebody came on the next day. I'm not sure who it was, but I think it was Chief Holiday, and he was explaining thorough Aboriginal philosophy, because I remember I wasn't doing the philosophy, I was doing it as a business sense, and I didn't even know that the culture really was that deep like that. I mean, I knew about Chief Kalanagu because me and Chief Kalanagu did some work together, and you know what I'm saying, he was the first person that, other than Lex Vortex, that let me on their show to talk about the Lakeisha app and the 5,000 Elite like that. So he's forever, you know what I'm saying, we forever connected for that. And so I knew about the little moment, but I wasn't trying to captivate them or anything. I was just talking business. So anyway, the next day, somebody come on, and they being a little more thorough with the Aborigine philosophy, and they talking about the Aborigine philosophy, saying, they telling us about, well, we went here, they giving us all the intimate details. Now see, and so they start becoming a regular on the show. And Chief Holiday even had a indigenous day on Lex Vortex show. So he started becoming a regular. Now, this went on for about a month or so. Now, keep in mind, to the Pan-Africans and to the other channels, this indigenous information and stuff, this stuff is old. So we had there was an album, there was a Chief Holiday history show, and so he used to come on every Monday, and so we started getting more viewers, more people started coming. People from the Aborigine community started supporting Lex Vortex channel and started even joining the 5,000 Elite, because even though Lex Vortex wasn't a huge show, he was very influential in the community. So 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 now people starting to see that. Now they poking, you know what I'm saying, they even poking a little bit at the Pan-Africans and saying, you know, why can't you guys, you know, teach this stuff on your show? Why can't you guys, you know, let us go on the big platforms and talk this philosophy? So they was saying things like that. And for a whole month, the Pan-Africans act like it didn't exist. They didn't say nothing. They just act like it didn't exist. And so one day they did a show with Professor James Smalls. Now this was the first time they ever talked about indigenous philosophy directed towards at this community. So they was asking him, and the professor said, yeah, we was here for thousands of years. We was here for thousands of years, like 200,000 years. But what he said is that we came from Africa. Now understand, when you tell people we came from Africa first, it's a little more easier for them to digest. And so I think that is a good tactic for people to start saying we came from Africa sometimes business-wise, so people can hear what you got to say, because it makes more sense to them, because they think they've been brainwashed to believe that everybody come from Africa. And so but in the Aboriginal philosophy, we don't teach we came from Africa. We teach that we was already here. We sprung up from the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's what we teach. But that's real far-fetched and hard for people to swallow. So Professor James Smalls began to teach the Pan-Africans about, you know, us being here. And so that was a victory to us, because we got them to talk about what we want them to talk about. The whole goal was to get them to talk about us. When I met Chief Holiday, I was asking him, what's your deal? What you trying to do? He was like, yeah, man, I want to be able to, you know, go on bigger platforms and be able to get this knowledge out. And so that's all they wanted in this community. That's all they wanted. When I first met them, that's all they wanted. They just wanted a chance to go on a big platform and talk and be able to talk and get the knowledge out. That's all they wanted. So to me, I'm thinking like, okay, let me see what I can do. Now, so I started trying to beef up their shows. Started trying to have little instrumentals, some better graphics, you know, and be a little more influential. And we even had test things. We even put things out there. We would put things out there just to see who was going to copy it. Who was going to copy it. And right on cue, they copied it. I would give Lex Vortex some stuff, and Lex Vortex would come up with some stuff. I say, put this on the show. He'd be like, man, what the hell is this? I'd be like, man, just put it on the show. Just put it on the show. He'll put it on the show. Next thing you know, somebody else got it. So what we was doing, we was socially engineering them. We was testing, and we was socially engineering them. And they didn't even know it. But anyway, so it started to become regular on, you know, Lex Vortex show. But the Pan-Africans never talked about it. It took them a month, and then they came up with an interview with Professor James Smalls. Now, one day, out of the blue, they just did a straight out assault. They just did a straight out assault on the Aborigine community. Now, most people in the Aborigine community was mixed feelings. Some people was happy, like, yeah, we got them. They talking about us. Some people was confused, like, What? They talking about us? We been here saying this stuff for, you know, what, 10 years, and they finally talking about us. Some people was confused. Like, I can't believe it. And but some people was like, oh no, hell no, man, we got to get back at them. We got to get back at them. So they came out with an assault. They did a show, and they did a straight out assault. They said, you guys are dumb. You guys are retarded. You got mental issues. You don't want to be African. They just straight, you guys are weird, like flat earthers or something. They just straight went on assault on the Aborigine community. And many of us was like, wow, it's working. Because now they're talking, which everybody wanted in the beginning. This was when I first met everybody, I asked them, what do you guys want? They said, we want people talking about us. Pretty much. And so now they're talking about us. And so we did a video and we came back. Aborigine Strike Back. It's on Chief Holiday channel. Now, I got 9 hours worth of footage because we're gonna close out pretty soon and we're gonna come back. I got 9 hours of footage of us striking back. Now keep in mind, they went out on assault. Now we poked at them and we made a little fun of them, but we never went out straight assault on a character assassination like that. You know what I'm saying? Full-fledged. But when Lex Vortex, he fiery. He talk about anybody. He talk about them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Aborigine community, they wasn't going out straight assault attacking people like that. But they would say little comments here and there. And so we made a video. It's called Aborigine Strike Back. I remember it. Aborigine Strike Back. That's the first time they ever seen some of the graphics that we had and some of the little graphics and little stuff that we do. It was the first time we started getting a little more organized. And we struck back. AP came out. A1 came out. Jaguar came out. We had the heavy hitters came out and just straight up. Actually, it's going to be next. You're going to see that next. We're going to close this out and I got 9 hours of us straight attacking back. So now they're attacking and it became an attack. And during that segment, a lot of new people start coming in and they see us attacking and it turns them off. Because they come in and here we go talking about, oh man, the Africans smell like doo-doo and they booty scratches and blah, blah, blah. They don't know what's going on. They don't know we just been attacked. They don't know we just been attacked by the Pan-Africans and we attacking back. All they see is Chief Holiday going in by Africans, and so that turns them off. And they say, man, I don't want nothing to do with that community. You guys are disrespectful. You guys sit around and you talk about Africans all day and you guys are not doing nothing. And they go around, they're like, bruh, I know what time frame you came in, but this is not what you think. Okay, we are a corporation and we are socially engineering these people to keep us in their mouth. Okay, the same way they do with holidays. Don't nobody talk about Halloween until October because they socially engineer you to do that. Don't nobody talk about Valentine's Day until February because they have socially engineered you to do that. Now, we have socially engineered them to talk about us. This is all they can talk about. So then after that, Kanye West came out with a tweet. So he got in on the beef. He came in and tweet. His tweet was like Instagram. His tweet was saying we came here first. I mean, no, we were here before Columbus got here, and the original slaves were Slavs, Yugoslavian or something like that. So he came out with it. And so now that amped it up because he on our side. So now what we start doing, we start associating Aboriginal with hip hop because we know there was going to be a stain in their brain. We know there was going to be a stain. So shortly after that, we've been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, but all the while they are being socially engineered, not realizing that they should have kept quiet and not even they should have kept quiet like they've been. So now the movement is getting stronger and it's get more influential. And so we're going to another stage now. We're going to a stage where we're peaking to the mainstream. Now you had the young brother wear this to the MTV Awards. I think his name Yachty, young Yachty or Lil Yachty or something like that. And so he ruled this. And so remember what I told you about that OMAC. That OMAC, because we can identify with them. We can literally picture what was it like in those days. We got the writings on the walls. We got the pyramids. We got all types of structures. We can imagine ourselves one of them. So it's real easy for us to identify with them. Now, politically or genealogy or whatever you want to call it, maybe it doesn't make that much sense and it doesn't hold that much weight in different paradigms. But when it comes to human relationships, it makes completely sense, because I can sit here and I can doze off and I can wonder, what was it like for the people in our people in the Olmec Empire? What were they doing? And so and this is one of the main reasons I identify with them, and I call myself an Olmec American. I cannot identify with the mummy or just a single pyramid. But anyway, so we start getting a little more inferential. So now it comes to the point where they need to talk about us to survive. If they don't talk about us, guess what? They fade away. So they have to talk about us. Now, so Dane Calloway called up to Lex Vortex show one day. Hot show. We didn't even believe it. Lex Vortex didn't believe it. He called up to Lex Vortex show, and we was like, wow. Now see, during this time, I didn't really know who Dane Calloway was at the time. And so I'm like, who is this guy? Who is Dane Calloway? Who is this guy? So I started, subscribing and started seeing, like, wow, this dude got mega views. So now this is more ammo of the social engineering that we're doing for them, because he called right on time. Thank you, brother. You called right on time. And I'm going to try to call you later to see what you want to do about this assault on you. And so now, because his platform is bigger. And so now the Aboriginal philosophy is growing. People are more curious. And so one day, Dane Calloway went live. And this was the tipping point for the Pan-Africans. This is where they got this is actually where they got real confused at. And this is really what hurt them and hurt their feelings. Dane Calloway went live, right? I think another platform was on. Everybody shifted over there to Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway made a nice chunk of money. All them Aboriginal people was supporting them, giving them money, $20 here, $20 here, $100 here, $30 there, $40 here, like blah, blah. And he didn't even know what was going on. It was one of his first live streams. He didn't even know they was giving him money. And the Pan-Africans was watching. And they feelings was hurt, y'all. Oh my God, they feelings was hurt. Because he went live and he made more money than they make off a live stream in one segment, in one live stream, that they make in probably 40. And I knew right there, because remember, I got that corporate mind. I think like a robot. I got that corporate mind. I knew right then and there. I knew right then and there, this was not normal. This was not your average movement where people come up and they get garments and they dress with little uniforms, and they go and then they fade away. This is not one of those. Ever since that day, Dane Calloway has been under attack. Jabari called him dangerous. Oh, this is dangerous. Now, think of what he mean. Go into the psyche. Why would a person call Dane Calloway dangerous and avoid the cop killings? Avoid the mass murderers, the drug dealers in our neighborhood. They live on the avenue with drug dealers. I'm pretty sure they know drug dealers. I'm pretty sure they know murderers. I'm pretty sure they know some. If they're not themselves, I'm pretty sure all them people walking them street, you mean to tell me every last one of those people, ain't none of those people dangerous? Ain't none of those people this close from robbing you? Ain't none of those people walking those streets this close from shooting you in your shit? Ain't none of those people that close from raping you? He said this is dangerous. And that right there was his subconscious telling us. And that right there was the ancestors showing us exactly who and what we were up against. Now, in the corporate sense, he's completely right. Dane Calloway is very dangerous because he went live and he made more money than all you guys put together in 14 different live streams. Every last one of you guys can do 50 live streams and you would not have made as much money as he did in that one live stream, his first live stream. So the brother said Dane Calloway is dangerous. Now because sometimes our community is very numb to dangerous situations and very numb to violent situations, nobody really picked it up. But I picked that shit up right off the bat. I'm looking through a corporate lens. Why would Dane Calloway be dangerous? Dane Calloway will be dangerous because when you look at the money, that means nobody's going to be buying those unks and shit. Nobody's going to be listening to that shit that they spewing for 40, 50 years. No, you guys are dangerous. Let me address this, Brother Jabari. And you know I'm a corporate guy, so I like to keep stuff corporate. I don't go upside people's mamas and diseases they got. I keep it corporate. You guys are dangerous. You guys have been around. You guys have been influential in our community for a long time. You guys have yet to pop off one corporation that has our people's best interests. Now, how long does it take to do that? Now, that is dangerous for our people because it is making our people feel good while keeping them stuck where they are. You see, I can make you feel good. Who we got in there? Well, hey, what's a woman in there? Matter of fact, give me a one. Who's in there? Seeker of Truth, you in there? How about if I take Seeking the Truth and I make her feel so good about herself, but I ask her for money and I don't do nothing for her? That is dangerous. That is very manipulative. That is very shisty. And it's just not good for the people. That is very dangerous. Now, let's just say Dane Calloway is the evil guy. Let's just go into their world real quick. Okay? Let's just say Dane Calloway is an evil guy. Okay? He has this plot to take over the world. And he put out all these lies for the people to mislead the people. Right? Now, let's just say he is, right? Now, the people are feeling better about themselves. Okay, that's cool. I give you that. Aboriginal movement, Dane Calloway, you make the people feel good about themselves. Then he's making people think. He's making people go back into their own heritage and find out who they are. Who they are. Now, when the last time a Pan-African influenced you to do that? You know what? They say, man, you was here, you came here on a boat and you come from Africa. Okay? So, even if he was a dangerous criminal, evil genius, or whatever they think he is, he made people go back into their genealogy. Now, that, my friend, is for one, a display of power. And that, my friend, is something the community needs. It is helping us. It is helping us. So this man, Dane Calloway, done helped the community in a way that these guys haven't done in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, however you want to go far back, years. Now, actually, you know what? I take that back, because they do make the women feel good. They do make the women feel good. So therefore, you guys will be on an equal playing field. Okay, you guys will be on an equal playing field. Dane Calloway influenced people to check their genealogy. The Pan-Africans influenced people to buy their unks and shit. That word just sounds stupid. They influence people to buy their stuff. So the evil guy influenced people to check their family records, and the good guys is selling you tickets and selling you a whole bunch of stuff. So you do the math. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. You do the math. Okay? So he called Dane Calloway Dangerous. I caught that. By the way, Dane. You know what I'm saying? I know it flew by. I caught that. And so let's dig into this. Why would Dane Calloway be dangerous? Who is more dangerous? A cop killing you or Dane Calloway? A drug dealer that lives right next door to you or Dane Calloway? Who's more dangerous? A pedophile preacher or Dane Calloway? Who's more dangerous? So they have the nerve to deem him a dangerous person. What is the psyche, or what do they mean? Dangerous. Are he going to get us killed? Is that what you mean? Dane Calloway is going to start a revolution and get us killed? Like, what exactly you mean by dangerous? Break that down. What the fuck does that mean, Jabari? You know what I'm saying? What the hell does that mean? Oh, he's dangerous. Oh, there's a fucking drug dealer I'm interviewing right here. The guy just fucking got out of prison and shit, and I'm going to give him an interview. Hey, buddy, what do you think of such and such? Oh, yeah, man, I just got out of prison, man. I just did 2 bids and shit. But Dane Calloway's dangerous? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Do you guys believe that? Do you believe that? Let's look up some crime statistics in New York. Let's look up some crime statistics. How many murders in New York just by us alone? How many? And Dane's dangerous? What the fuck do he mean, y'all? Okay? This is one of the reasons why I had to look into that Boule shit, because he said this man's dangerous. What exactly does that mean, man? I can't get into that mind to understand it. I keep getting blocked by corporate interests, so I can't really go past it. I understand it in a corporate sense. He hurting your pockets. I get that. He hurting your pockets. But what the fuck does that mean he's dangerous? I can't get that. Cause somebody please, could one of the Pan-Africans come on a little bit later and explain to me what the fuck is going on in their brain, thinking this man is dangerous? I thought, what happened to the white man? Don't nobody care no more? Is he off the hook now? Pockets, I understand that. But see, when you are a corporation, we're not worrying about money when we got when we so-called got all this influence, right? We got all this influence. And we so big and bad Pan-African. Ain't no way in hell Dane Calloway should be dangerous, cause you know why? I'm finna outwork him. I'm finna give out more documentaries. I'm finna get out better documentaries. I'm finna have even fucking, even have some of the old rappers and have celebrities out there doing commercials for me. I'm gonna outwork Dane. And that's a corporate mind. So he would not be dangerous in the corporate sense to me. I can't see him dangerous in a corporate level. I can see him, a competition, but competition is not dangerous. He said the man was dangerous, y'all. What the fuck is going on up there, brother Jabari? I'm sorry, man. I don't like the pinpoint shit, but I can't beat around the bush on this. What the fuck do you mean by he's dangerous? And don't give us no bootleg ass bullshit. What the fuck you mean? You see what I'm saying? How the fuck does that work? Okay? Excuse me for the rant. Excuse me, I'm part human, and sometimes it take control of me, but I will humble myself, and I actually believe I need to start being more humble because I've been getting a little cocky around here. I've been talking like I'm some great person, greater than thou, around here. And if you feel that way about me, I'm sorry about that. I do not feel that I am nor better or smarter than anyone. I have some specific skills, and in my skills and the things that I know, or things that I know and know what I do, I am very sophisticated in those things. But outside of those things, I'm nothing more than a common man viewing just like you're viewing. Even though I'm on a panel with Chief Holiday, I'm a fan of Chief Holiday's just like you are. When I was on a panel of Lex Vortex, I was Lex Vortex's biggest fan. You see, people didn't know that. So when people like Konsu come out and we kick it and we do business together, at the end of the day, I'm still a fan. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do get in the mode and I do get in a little arrogance. I'm American. So y'all know we got that arrogant American in our step. We can get that. We can, oh yeah, man, I'm the best, man. I created this shit, man. This is my shit, man. I kill everybody. I got that too. So every now and then you're going to see some of that. But keep in mind, you know what I'm saying, I'm part computer, not whole computer. So, but I have to tone that shit down and I have to put that shit in order. You know what I'm saying? And so excuse me for that. And I'm sorry that you're going to see more of that in the future. But just understand. But what does this guy mean when he say Dane Calloway is dangerous? What is he comparing him to? Because when I look through a corporate lens and I say, okay, well, Dane Calloway is hurting their pockets, and I say, okay, yeah, but that's not dangerous, because me, like I say, I would just outwork him and therefore create competition. Competition is very good in the community, and so I will see competition versus someone who's dangerous. So he's not talking financial situations. He's talking something else. See, he's talking something else. Spooky, weird. We just had a conversation. Yesterday with Chief Holiday. Chief Holiday told me Khalid Muhammad got shot up at a college. It's dangerous. So is he talking that type of dangerous? What do he mean? Can you please answer that question, sir? And don't give us nothing. Don't give us no hard-fed fortune cookie answer. We want to know the truth. What exactly do you mean? How is this man more dangerous than a drug dealer that you're interviewing? How is he more than a drug dealer that you're next to? How is he more dangerous than the police that you're next to? Please explain that, sir. Because that's right there put you in a whole nother situation, family. That right there, brother. I'm sorry. You're still my brother, but that right there just put you in a situation where you cannot belong in this community if one of our brothers are dangerous to you and you don't explain why. Now, I spoke to Dane Calloway on the phone, and he specifically told me that these guys were boule. Now, as you know, I am not familiar with the boule. I still not know what the hell that is, but I do have some conscious community influence on what the boule is. And I did do some research, and I did find out that, it goes up to the Jews. So I never had an experience where a boule guy hurt me. So it's hard for me to look at them as the enemy, because I never, or whatever. I never experienced one of them coming up to my shop and telling me, hey man, you need to pay us 66% we the boule, or we're gonna break your legs or some shit. I never had an experience with them, so it's very difficult for me to deem them dangerous. But because of the community and because of the elders, they're telling me that, that it's not bad. So he specifically told me that on the phone. And so when we say those guys are dangerous, we say, man, you guys are dangerous. The reason why we say you're dangerous is because I heard the boule was part of a gay culture. We heard of the COINTELPRO. We know that same circle. That's the same circle that Malcolm X got killed in. That same little circle with people. That same little lineage. Where Malcolm X got killed at. A man got shot at a college. Same little lineage. And so when you look at the history of your philosophy, many of our people had got killed by our people. You see? And so when we say you guys are dangerous, is because you guys don't value other people's opinion, and you don't value the people's opinion in your chat room. You don't value them. Now, see, we value them unless we in a certain move where we in no non-tolerated moves where they done shut down our channel and we don't want to hear nothing. So we do get in those moves where we just don't want, no, just delete this guy. We don't want to hear nothing. Nobody get off my show. I done seen Lex Vortex cuss the hell out Black Jesus because he was just fed up. He couldn't take it no more. He said, man, get the fuck out my show, man. I can't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? So we do get in those modes. We all have them. And we do get in them. But we're not permanently in them. You know what I'm saying? We're not permanently, And so these guys are permanently in. No, we can. And so this is why we deem you guys dangerous to our community. And also, there's police. There's rumors of police being over there. Now, I don't know why that's bad, but to me, that would seem like a good thing. If a person's a police, that means he can help. But for some reason in this community, that's a bad thing. And so I'm going to say that. A police. I heard a COINTELPRO. I heard people getting killed. We heard of scandals. People getting raping little boys. Raping little girls. People stealing money from a school. People, Pan-Africans and they use the so-called white people to they hire white people or something like that. I guess that's supposed to be against the rules. And so it's all this stuff that's been going around for years and years and years and years and years. And so if we take another 10 or 15 years with that same mentality, that is dangerous. And this is why we say those guys are dangerous. Not because of, oh man, they're hurting our pockets. Well, shit, outwork him. They ain't nothing. We can outwork them any day. We got 24 hours a day. We got 24-hour channels. We got a 24-hour network coming. Them dudes ain't got none on us. They ain't got none on us. We got businesses in China. We got businesses in India. We finna get one in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? We got the 5,000 elite. It's not the best. It's not the only, but it's not the best way. It's not the only way, but it is a way. So we have a way. We have our end game. We have our exit point. We have our entry point. So we have a lot of things going on for us, you know what I'm saying, that you guys don't talk about. What is the Pan-African's entry point? What is their exit point? What is their goal? Let's talk business. Let's talk corporation. Okay? Let's get out to the prison stuff. What is that? You guys don't talk about it. Have you ever heard, what is the end game? Go to Africa, close it off, kick all the Europeans out, close it off. What is the entry point to that then? What is the starting point? Where you going to start at? You going to start off with collecting money from GoFundMes? Are you going to start off with, what are you going to start off with? How does that work? Now this is why we call y'all dangerous. Now we would love for you to explain why Dane Calloway so dangerous when you're sitting here interviewing a fucking drug dealer, probably a murderer or whoever. Maybe he's a good citizen who knows a drug dealer. Or maybe he's a drug dealer who knows a murderer. Or maybe he's just a humble college student who knows somebody who murdered somebody. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Okay? Who cares? It doesn't matter. That's not my point. Okay? Why is this guy dangerous, brother Jabari? Why Dane Calloway so dangerous, man? Spit it out. Why is he dangerous? We know he not dangerous because he affecting your pocket. Because if you guys move like a corporation, you would outwork him. And we know that's not the case. And we're going to keep on this. That right there, my friend. That comment that Dane Calloway is dangerous. That, my friend. That has to be answered. We're not going to let that slide. So, anybody got any questions, man? Do all the new people understand what's going on? I know that for the old people, this kind of boring for you because you seen it. You just seen it through my eyes. That makes it a little bit different. But can anybody explain to me why is Dane Calloway dangerous? Let's call our twin monkeys. Can anybody explain to me why would a highly educated man, which he are, very respected man, which he is. I done seen brother Jabari go in a chat room with 6 dudes and slice them all down. Slice them. In there, arguing, battling, arguing. I'm like, I couldn't even do it. Especially a PhD, man. If I got a PhD, man, I'm not finna be arguing. Arguing, man, you should be building. But he did. And he sliced them all down. I don't care what y'all say. He got y'all that day. He roasted y'all that day. Y'all can talk shit. Y'all can talk about me later. Call me a traitor or whatever infiltrator you want to. But when he was in that room, it was like 6 of them on the panel. Brother Jabari chopped all their ass up. You know. But why is he dangerous, man? Like seriously, all BS aside, brother. Why is this guy dangerous? Can you explain to us? And please don't give us no fortune cookie shit, because we're going to see through that, and that's going to put you in a deeper hole. So you need to come clean. Do you guys know something we don't know? Are you guys' lives in danger because you guys didn't shut the lid on this shit like you were supposed to, and now it's seeking up? Now you guys gonna start getting shot and shit? Like what's the deal? Like, are you gonna come up missing because Dane Calloway? I mean, how dangerous is it? Is it money? Is it lives? What the hell does that mean? We're not letting you get away with that. So I'm gonna hit you up later, Dane, man. We're gonna try to figure some stuff out. Maybe he might want to rebuttal, or maybe he might want to just leave it alone. But do what you do, man. You're not. I don't think you're built for all this arguing and shit. It is not a debate. It's an argument. You see what I'm saying? It's an argument. Don't nobody want to sit there and argue some dude over some shit that we know. But can anybody, before I go, can anybody give me one reason that they think the Pan-Africans, we need somebody with a Pan-African background, to why would Dane Calloway be dangerous? And we're not buying the money shit. We're not buying the money stuff. Basically, the truth, Dane Calloway and others had the actual facts according to the truth. So is the truth that they've been hiding and that y'all been avoiding, once they get out, is that dangerous? Is that what you're saying? Joe 47 Ab TV got me going. Can't look at them cannibals the same way, Jabari. Okay, now you're getting petty. See, you're attacking. I'm not into the name calling. So can we get somebody with a Pan-African background help me understand this, please? I'm part robot, and sometimes my human instincts doesn't kick in right away, and so I'm still trying to find a hard time trying to figure out why is Dane Calloway dangerous.
It's another training program designed to teach you one thing.
Okay, so I think nobody else understand that either. Nobody understand why is he dangerous. Is it because the Boule ain't did their job they were supposed to do? Is it because, like, let me see. Tasha's is true. Is it because their job was to hide the truth? Is it because their job was to make you feel good while keeping you where you are, keeping you in your certain position? I don't know. I don't have any answers. Nobody's in the chat room saying anything. Let me see. Oh, we got somebody. We got Trap BAB. He says he's dangerous because he caused the HOK to suffer from. I think that's confusion. I think that's confusion discussions. I'm sorry. I'm kind of far away from the computer. Our cognitive distances. I think that's cognitive distance. Yeah. So he said he caused the HOK to suffer from cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. That's what he said. So that's why he's dangerous. Somebody give me else? Let me see. Because he and us is killing them. Paying moments. Because we're killing them. Dane is waking up and out of the matrix. So is waking up and helping us get out the matrix. Dane is peaceful, not dangerous. He's teaching the truth. But we want to look at it. We want to look at it in the context of what Brother Jabari is talking about. So the goal is to try to figure out, okay, if I'm Brother Jabari, why would Dane Calloway be dangerous to me? So we want to, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to have a Pan-African or one of those Egyptian type backgrounds. And we're not taking because they're hurting their pockets. Because I believe if he hurting their pockets, that's a sign for them to step their game up. And when it's time to step your game up, it's actually fun. When you see somebody copying you, and when you see some competition, I love it. I love it. Oh, look at this little dude. He trying to copy me. Look at this little platform. He looking like me, boy. Oh, that's cute. Boom. That's old, family. This stuff you're seeing, this is old shit. You see, this is old. They're copying the old stuff. You see, when they make the iPhone 1, the iPhone 2 was already in the warehouse already. So when they copy this, we just get some new stuff out the warehouse. And then they're like, whoa, man, we just started doing this and he went to that. You'll never be able to keep up. And so, but now Dane Calloway got the sideboard right there, and we working. And we going to do some work together. So, but we wait for them to step their game up first. We're going to watch them, and we're going to wait for them to step their game up. We want them to come out with some nice little documentaries to try to combat Danes. And soon they do that, we're going to another level with it. And when they copy that level, we're going to another. We enjoy competition over here. We enjoy it. So we're not buying the fact that he's hurting their money. We're not going to buy that. Let me see somebody say, yo, it's going to be negative to us being a consciousness and only leaving this Pan-African negative. It will force the HOK to reveal that a lot are gatekeepers and agents. Oh yeah. So I think it's Blue Voodoo. He said what he's saying is that because of we're getting out of the matrix and because we're waking up, we're going to start exposing the gatekeepers and the agents. Now, can you Can somebody break down the agent for me? Because my concept of an agent is like a person. You know what I'm saying? Um, a person that don't really, that's there to spy. So is there to spy and to tell the police. So I'm guessing that's what he's saying. So he's saying by us waking up and Dane Calloway helping us wake up is going to expose those guys are being gatekeepers. So that's what somebody said. So yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it. Another person said, somebody said Dane Calloway is destroying trillions of dollars in the trillions of dollar industry. No, Ty. What Dane is doing is calling checks and checkmate, game over. You are so wrong. You need to see his May video that explains it the best. So again, somebody else is looking at it in the corporate sense. So I don't buy that, because when you, like I say, when you are a corporation and you have competition, it is time to compete. So I don't buy the money issue. It's deeper than some money. Now we do know they're hurting their pockets. We do know that, but that's something we don't want to do on purpose. That's something I highly disagree with on purpose. So I understand that they need our attention. Debates do nothing. Strategize if not teaching. So now I guess they want to get a debate with Dane Calloway. Now, so this is their way, for one, this their way of making money. This their way of controlling when and where the movement goes. This their way of being, this their way of trying to humiliate. And so don't nobody want to debate y'all, man. He called y'all. Who the hell want to debate a boule? Like, what do you get out of it? Oh man, you beat a boule. Like now you one of them. You're one of them now. You kicking it with them. You're one of them. But that only goes so far, because that's not true fact. That's just kind of a little bias, because some people go on their platforms, but I got a treat that I'm gonna come up with tonight. I got it. Matter of fact, I should reveal it on this show. I'm gonna reveal it on this show. But let me get back to the comments and see why Brother Jabari thinks Dane Calloway is dangerous. Let me see. That's okay. It's all right to disagree, because I disagree with you, because I don't think you know what this money is tied to when you're able to unpack this, you'll think differently. Okay. So she's saying the money part. So she believe it's the money part. She believe that Brother Jabari pockets is being hurt, and so Dane Calloway is dangerous because he hurting their pockets. And so I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not saying you're wrong, so I'm not disagreeing with you. I know that. But for one, he's not hurting their pockets on purpose. And for two, if someone is hurting your pockets, they're not a danger. They're called competition. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's melanated. That name is long. It's blurry because it's far away. So that when you get big words, the computer is far away. So when you get big words, it gets blurry to me. The smaller words, I can eat those pretty good, because I can see them. I think it's melanin mind queen something. You know who you are, sister. You're normal here. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I know he hurt in their pockets. But in order to be dangerous, in order to be dangerous in the so-called entertainment industry, when another rapper is the hottest rapper coming up, I'm the hottest rapper coming up, right? I want you to look at this. I'm the hottest rapper coming up. Everything I do is a hit. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, some of them Southern boys come up and they making nothing but hits. People talking about them. People buying their CDs. They making a little more money. So, in the entertainment industry, what are my options? I need to I need to give out more. He's my competition. He is not a danger to me. You see what I'm saying? The other rapper from the South that's getting more clout, he's not a danger to me. He's my competition. So what I would then do in return, I would either try to link up with him, and this is what they're trying to do, and this is what they're finna try to do. I would try to link up with him, do some shows with him, do some interaction with him, so now both of us can eat together. That will be the most naturalist thing. So I would, so now we will have a tour together. You have the hottest Midwest rapper with the hottest down south rapper. They doing a tour together. They just opened up a studio. They just got together and opened up a studio together, and they got some new gear out there together. And now they got, you know what I'm saying? So I would go with him, and I would try to see if we can eat together. You see? Or what I would try to do is I would try to outwork him. I will make better songs. I will, you know what I'm saying? I will make better songs. I will make better videos. I will have more content, better content than him. So those are some of the things that you would try to do when someone is competition to you and they're hurting your pockets. That's not a danger. You see? It's not a danger. So that's the type of sense I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at the sense like, oh man, the new Southern rappers coming up, and now they finna take all our money, and we ain't gonna have no money. Like, hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the type of this is what they should be doing to Dane Calloway. They should be saying, hey, Dane Calloway, man, you got a big platform. We got a big platform. Hey, won't we go ahead and put our platform together and make one big Pan-African indigenous platform where we can have everybody go to there, and we can just get all the money, and we can share the revenue. See, that's what they should be doing. But they deemed them dangerous, and I want to know why. So let me see. I'm sorry I'm missing some of the comments. Let me see. Remember the degrees that you can't even announce where he's going. He cannot announce that he'll be in Las Vegas. Okay, you lost me on that one. Let me see. Yo, Dane Atanta's one of this one. Yeah. So this is gonna be the talk, unless we're gonna engineer this to be the talk of the community. Why is Dane Calloway dangerous, brother Jabari? Now, like I say, I come from a corporate point of view. Some people come from a hood point of view. Some people come from a money-making point of view. If you a boule and a frat or whatever they call them, I don't know what. Man, they got some names for your ass, man. They get these anthropologies, man. They kill you with these names. A frat. Whatever they call it, if you're one of those, why is he dangerous to you? I'm very, very curious. Because if he's competition, simply go make some business with the brother. Or step your goddamn game up, man. Quit being on the goddamn couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go to fuck to England or London, or go to fuck to Peru. Go to Africa and start interviewing some people with some shit. Get on your job. Don't stop following little African boys around. An old creepy ass man with a video camera, man. That's just creepy. You know? Ah, man, hey, what do you guys think of what do you guys think of us? What are you guys eating? The Africans like, man, what the fuck is this creepy ass motherfucker? Like New York is creepy as hell sometimes at nighttime and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That shit's creepy, family. Step your game up. Simple. And we're gonna step ours up too. You know. But yeah, man, this is a good conversation. But unfortunately, I don't really believe that I am the perfect person to have the conversation and to have it with. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna get the panel and we're gonna go in. Why is Dane Calloway dangerous? And again, let me say before we go, we have our own internet database. If you use the word #TribeUp, it will go into our database. I'm going to look. Matter of fact, I'm going to look and see what has been uploaded on our database so far to see if anybody been using it. So anybody out there that got a YouTube channel, they got anything they want the people to see, make sure you use the word #TribeUp. Let's use the internet as it's supposed to be used, and let's see what's going on. So we still got that Instagram still up there, Tribe Up Academy. Now we got a lot of videos. So we got the Aboriginals are live again too. So we out there. So let's look at videos. #Tribe Up. See, it's our own database, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. So this is number 1 right here. Everywhere agency hosted. We don't know what that is, but here you go. 24-hour Tribe Up. Oh, this must be one of our brothers. 30 seconds long. Let's see what he's talking about. This must be somebody. This must be one of us.
Belonging to a tribe requires commitment, responsibility.
Oh no, this is something else. But yeah, so there's somebody out there using our hashtag, so we're gonna have to overwhelm them. But look, we got 24 hours network, Tribe Up. When we was talking about how Dane Calloway warned us about the boule. The Aborigines are live again. 24-hour network. So look, we're slowly taking over this. All our content. So we have our own database. So make sure you use that, family. We the only people doing this. We probably the only people that even understand the internet. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you use that so we can have our nice little database. Make sure you also go to Tribe Up. We got some other stuff coming out, and we got some surprises coming as well. Don't forget, if you have a business location and you are a vet. If you have a business location, give us a call. And also, if you are a vet, give us a call. Give us an email. The email is at the bottom. If you have a business idea, a business venture, or you just have a business that you want to further, you want to sell it, you want healthcare, you want to have healthcare for your employees in it, whatever the case it may be, or just simple questions, call Aboriginal Consultant. The numbers at the bottom has been going across the screen. Those of you in the 5,000 Elite, we will have a meeting because we will have a meeting soon. Peace, family. We got to Tribe Up later, man, because we got to find out. We got Lotus TV in the building because we got to find out, man, what the hell does they mean when Dane Calloway is dangerous? What does that mean? We want to know the real deal. We don't give us no fortune cookie shit, Brother Jabari talking about, well, he's dangerous because of the lack of education in the, you know what I'm saying? And no, don't give us no shit that sounds good on the fortune cookie. We want to know the real deal. The real deal. Why is he so dangerous? You're not going to get out of this, family. Guaranteed. The position is to confuse. The position is to confuse and cause conflict. So the truth we stay out of power because we are the ones making everyone money, uh, so as we are asleep people can benefit. So sleep people can benefit. Yo, Ty Data, I'm going to start using my YouTube to live stream, and we need as much as possible. New need to overwhelm the internet trolls and agents. Yes, now you're thinking like a computer, family. That's what I'm talking about. We need to send a message to the matrix. That's what I'm talking about. And use that hashtag tribe up. When millions of people and thousands of people start using that hashtag tribe up, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to send a message. See, you're going to send a message. Now the wheels are turning, family. That's what I'm saying. Just make a video. Put the hashtag. Just make a video. Say, yeah, this is indigenous. We are indigenous. Put the name indigenous in it because we own that now. When you look up the word aboriginal now, all our content comes up. They can't use it no more. You notice they don't use that word no more. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. It's bigger and it's deeper than you usually know. So we're going to have that conversation a little bit later. Why is Dane Calloway? And hopefully we might be able to get Dane Calloway on the phone so he can let us know from his point of view why he think they're dangerous. Now I know most people going to say, well, I'm hurting their pockets. But if you're hurting my pockets, I'm going to outwork you. I'm not going to sit around and call you dangerous. Just like a lot of people do. Oh, white people did this and white people do that. I'm not going to sit around and talk about what white people did. I am going to outwork them. Simple as that. That's just me. So I know that's going to be the average thing goes around, but I'm not buying it. That brother means something. That brother have a deeper meaning when he say that. He's not just saying, oh, we losing a couple dollars. He is saying something deep. Remember, we just not got done having a conversation of a man getting shot at a college. We're talking about people's lives. That's what I think he's on. He's talking about people's lives coming up missing and shit like that. And if you are the gatekeeper and you ain't do your job, your gate is closed. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We know that. But like I say, if a person's hurting your pocket, you have two choices. Either go over there and try to work with Dane Calloway. Hey, Dane Calloway, I'm a businessman. I'm a Pan-African. I went to Harvard, and I'm very educated, sir. I would like for us to join forces for the people. I would like you to integrate your platform with my platform, and then so we can have one. So it's different ways, man. So I'm not buying the pocket shit, man. My corporate mind just cannot accept that. He's talking about something deeper. He is not talking about a couple dollars, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all could think I'm weird all you want to, but I'm telling you, the man is talking about a deeper meaning. And that's just my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. We finna leave y'all. This next thing you're about to see is you're going to see the first time we got attacked by the Pan-African community. You're going to see the heavy hitters came out to play that day. This was the first time. So I'm finna cut this off. And then we're going to go live. We're going to be live all day. We're going to go live. And then later on in the day, if we have time, we're going to try to discuss why it's Dane Calloway. What the hell, Brother Jabari, mean by that? So, and I'm not accepting. I'm sorry. I'm not accepting the money. No. I believe he is hurting their pockets. But that don't make you dangerous, man. That just make competition to me. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe it's something I'm not seeing that you guys see. Maybe it's a part of the culture that you understand that I don't. I don't know, but I'm not buying it. So we're going to read this last comment, then we're going to get out of here. Blue Voodoo say, yo, it's a little, I mean, it's like when a man gets with a woman, he treats her better than other then all the exes, then all the ex can say is he's dangerous. Why? Because it's true to the. I think that's a misspell, but I think you saying. I don't know what you mean by that, unless you're speaking another language. Yale, is you saying Yale? Yale, and she likes the real, not the fake. Okay. Now, let me digest and see what I think he's saying. Let me compute that. So, I believe he's saying that, when a man get with the woman, he would treat her better than his ex-girlfriend, meaning he value her a little more. Now, let me know if I'm wrong. Meaning he valued the new girlfriend a little more, and he would treat her better than the ex. But the ex-girlfriend, because she's hating, she would say, he's dangerous. He's a deadbeat. Is that what you're saying? Does that represent your thoughts? Family? Somebody said, Ty, you would be perfect to host a running show on Dane Calloway platform. Oh, that's business. See, wheels are turning, family. That's dope. That would be pretty interesting. Thank you, family. See, the wheels are turning. Now, see, people are starting to see, man, we're moving forward. That might be something. You had me on Aboriginal News on Dane Calloway's platform, But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be something. Maybe we can talk to him about it. Maybe we can get Aboriginal News on Dane Calloway's platform, and it can run, every Wednesday night or something like that. Yeah, that would be pretty nice, man. That was a good idea, fam. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and hook you up with a T-shirt, and let's go ahead and make sure you got your badge for that, because the wheels are turning. Now, you know what I'm saying? The wheels are turning, and that's what we want to see. That's what we trying to get at. That's what trying to see. We want the wheels to turn. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The wheels turning. If we can get the wheels turning, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's it. So somebody's wheels is turning. Okay, we gonna get one more. Let me see. We gonna get one more. Let me see. Who we got? I think that's Mika. It says Darwinism. Let me see. Darwinism is dangerous too. Our people. Let me see. Darwinism is dangerous too. Our people, and that's what the House of Monkeys consciousness teach. Okay, that was a low blow. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, yeah. So, the Darwinism is very dangerous as well. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. Now, I don't want to break it down right now because it's gonna put me into another 30-minute spiral. But later, we're going to break it down. I'm a little hungry and I'm thirsty. So what I'm finna do is I'm finna stop this because we're going to upload this on Chief Holiday's, our real channel. And then we're going to come back, and what you're going to see is the first time the Pan-African attack us, you're going to see us attacking back. And you're going to keep seeing all throughout the day, you're going to see us attacking them. Now, keep in mind, some people come on our platform, and that's all they hear is us attacking them. So it makes us look like a bunch of petty, nothing else to do people going around attacking Pan-Africans. And so we want to show them that this is not all we was doing. So if we turned you off, come back. Come back. You know what I'm saying? Come back and get to experience some of the real stuff we doing. And so we attack them back. So peace to the family. Peace to everybody. One more. Let me see. I didn't need to stop anything. Simply mean move around, and wisdom from running your mouth like this is not wisdom. Yeah. So peace out there, family, man. Let me go ahead and get this day started, y'all, because we still in business hours. So peace to everybody. Make sure y'all do the Tribe Up. Aboriginal Consultant is there for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, we got a dating service coming up, because it's time for the percolator. You see all these people talking about they trying to breed us out. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but there is evidence to show that and support that. And so what that means is it's time for the percolator, y'all. It's time for the percolator. Are y'all gonna sit around and let these people breed us out, or are we gonna get it together? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? Sit here and talk about it to everybody? You know what I'm saying? To everybody milling and gone? No. It's time for the percolator. So we got a dating site coming out. You know what I'm saying? Registered dating site. You know what I'm saying? So get people dating, get people popping out those registered babies, and get people, you know what I'm saying, those indigenous babies, and getting some of this indigenous land. So this is what we do. So keep in mind, we out here. Peace.